Okay, last round against Bullet Ham. It pains me to do this, but leveling Malice Armor is so good that I can't not level it. So we're just gonna jam Malice Armor in a side lane. Looks like he has a Soulbind card, which is Relic Hunter. It's a really good one. Means he's playing a Loyan though, which is the weakest faction. Though that card is really strong, so kudos. I think I play Threnic Ambusher, let combat happen, and then play Volcanic Giant in front of the Razortooth Stalker. That way he doesn't get a hit in, and my creatures don't die. And I think this is better than Wind Primordial because it lives through the Stalker. And better than Blizzard Shaman because Blizzard Shaman can move Thranic Ambusher in a random direction. And I definitely wanted to level the Thranic Ambusher that turn. So he's Aloyan Tempys, Aurotech. So he could have Aurotech Explosives and Aurotech Battlebrand, which is really strong. What did he level with his... So he leveled a Spark Soul with his Overwatch. And with his Battlebrand, he leveled a Razortooth Stalker. And then he played a Jetpack to move his guy and trade with my creature, in case y'all didn't see that. Because, I didn't either. So, what are we playing here? I think we're playing Torrent Soldier and blocking with Blizzard Shaman. That way I still get a 6-1 and the Blizzard Shaman lives. I mean, I could just do it now so I don't get the movement, but... And level up the Torrent Soldier so I get the Spore Torrent next level. I probably should have put the Torrent Soldiers in this side lane, or the off lane, so that I could have Fervent Assault to either of those lanes. He could have gotten really unlucky there, but he didn't. I think still playing Grove Huntress here, pumping the Torrent Soldier, attacking, and then playing a Warclaw is better than playing the Spring Dryad Warclaw, because then I get to keep my Torrent Soldier alive. And then I drew all my level 2 cards, which is the worst. Well, it's not all of them, but it's a sizable amount. I'm probably going to play the Blizzard Shaman in front of the Thranic Ambusher, or I might not, I haven't really decided yet. It really depends on what his second card is. He has a lot of level 2 cards in his deck. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do that then. It's the only thing that survives his onslaught. Hopefully I put the Raptor in front of the Spirit Steel Infiltrator. That would be the best. If I don't, it's not that much of a problem. Is the Grove Huntress better than the Thranic Ambusher? Because I can make my Raptor 4/4 and kill his general. I think it is. I'll just put it here since a 4/1's not really that big a threat. Stinging Invocation. That card has the potential for some blowouts. I honestly think this card's pretty strong. It's obviously really, really strong if you get 3 Bs, but 1 B is kind of bad. I think if it gave 2 Bs every time, it would just be a really solid card. 1 B is the not worst. You can't control where it goes, and it's only just 1 B. Still better than Killer Bee, though. So Battle Branded my Grove Huntress, ranked up his Relic Hunter, and Spark Soul for the block. So I'm going to play Stinging Invocation. 3 Bs? Nice. I have a couple options. I could replace this B right here to kill his Spark Soul for my Spark Soul, but I don't think that's really matters that much. I could play a Stormcaller in this lane, so, be aggressive. Or I could play a Stormcaller in the very side lane, so I can have my bees be a little more mobile. I think I'm going to go for the Stormcaller play. Stormcaller is quite a large threat. And pretty survivable, too. Okay, Blizzard Shaman takes down the Sparktail Manticore. Spark Soul will fall prey to my poison. And I assume he blocks the other bee? He can't really block the other bee. He has to block Stormcaller. I mean, he doesn't have to block Stormcaller, but he can't block the other bee because it has mobility 1 and both of these creatures are dying. So it's pointless to put a creature in front of that bee, such as that he just did. So now I get to move the bee here. And then play... I don't know yet. Definitely Volcano Giant. And I think I just play Blizzard Shaman. Maybe... Yeah, Blizzard Shaman scales better than any of these cards. And I didn't want to play the Spring Dryad because it's not going to be that big a deal this game. Casually move my Volcanic Giant in the random lane. So he missed my Killer Bee and didn't do enough damage to Blizzard Shaman to kill it. This card's like decent. I wouldn't be too thrilled about picking it. He didn't need to block the bee there. Since the Barrier Soldier gives him armor, he could just play it anywhere else. But, you know, blocking it's still fine. I guess I'm just going to pump my Blizzard Shaman and then play Roaming Warclaw. Since I can't save my Volcanic Giant, this way I at least get in an extra 5 damage. Yeah. I actually like Barrier Soldier. It's one of my favorite Lillian cards. It's a little small, but it's got a really strong effect. It's just a pity that there are no really good like Lillian creatures for him to fall back on, or for like the entire faction to fall back on. The only good creature in the format is like Matrix Warden and Nexus Overwatch. Barrier Soldier's decent, but it's nothing to write home about. So he really needed to overload on Tempys creatures or Tech Battle Brands, which is insane. But at least we got the 3-1. Sweet. There's that Palladium Simulacrum I was talking about in the draft. You see the background for the chest. So sweet. That's 1 victory for the Guaranteed Legendary draft. Sadly, I lost, so I wasn't able to get the Platinum pack. But, you know, that's fine. Can't win every time. I did get 2 tickets, which the payout's the same as like every Elite Warrior or Weekend Warrior tournament. So you don't ever get like your 7 tickets back if you 4-0, since this one costs 7 tickets. But I did get 2 back, which means I can draft on either tomorrow or the next day, depending on when I have time. So sweet. I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do with the extra tickets on my free-to-play run, because I said I would do 1 draft a week and then save the other 4 to play in 2 Weekend Warrior events, because Weekend Warriors are generally, 2 tickets. So I might just save the leftover tickets, like if I win the Weekend Warrior events or grind. I haven't really decided yet. It's something to think about. I haven't really given it a ton of thought. But thanks a bunch for watching this tournament. I appreciate it. I even got a super sick legendary out of it, Malice Hermit, which is nice. So yeah, thanks for watching, y'all.